on. Let's get Facebook. I think we are okay. Yep, we are all up. Okay. Let me share YouTube. Yep. All right. So happy Monday. Happy Balanced Millennial Monday. We're gonna do a quick like 10 minutes today because actually what I'm doing is working on my presentation. And because that's like I'm like hyper focused on getting it done tonight, we're gonna do a quick working session. And then that's gonna be it. I'm gonna give y'all like a little life update, talk about this presentation that I have, and we're gonna wrap this thing up. Thank you everybody for joining. Again, it's gonna be a lot quicker today. So I am working on a presentation about mindful time management. Hey Erica, working on a presentation about mindful time management, and I'm getting it done, y'all. I'm getting it done. Getting it done. Um, so the presentation is focused on just offering different techniques for time management because a lot of times time management is always focused on what you can do, how you can do more work. I don't want you to focus on doing more work. I want you to focus on doing the work that actually makes sense, the work that aligns with your core values. Um, and I have this presentation is on Wednesday, so I'm super excited about it. And I am going to presentation is on Wednesday, and I really want to get the presentation completely done tonight. I have it completely outlined, um, but I have to go in and basically make it all nice, pretty, do my transitions and all of that stuff. So I'm most likely gonna go ahead and do that tonight. So that's why I said I'm not gonna be on here long. I know I say that and I be on here long, but not tonight. Not gonna be on here long tonight because I want to get this done tonight. I want to get this done tonight, and it's definitely taking me a little bit longer than I want it to take me, only because I'm not. I can get the content no problem, but the making it aesthetic is not my forte. That's not my gift from God. Stuff honestly is making it aesthetic. So that's really what I'm more focused on is adding in like the pieces to put everything together and then making it nice and pretty and making the presentation look in a way that people want to absorb the information. So that involves like color work and fonts and all the things. Let's see. Okay. Like right now I am looking up um some icebreakers to throw in. Oh, icebreaker to throw in at the beginning. And it is Monday. I hope y'all are having a good week. a nice productive week because the time went forward, y'all. Y'all, that time change threw me off yesterday only because of course you get used to it getting dark at a certain time. And so it was like super, super bright. So I'm like, oh, it's like 4 o'clock. I don't know why I was thinking it was 4 o'clock. I had already got off work and I get off at 5. So I was like, oh, it's probably like 4 o'clock. Y'all looked at that time. That time said 6:30. I hopped up off that couch so fast because I had to cook dinner and stuff. So yeah, that time change was not my friend yesterday, but we good now because the sun was up until like 8 o'clock. So we good now. That's where I'm trying to be. I can't wait to be outside at night. Oof. Okay, I got my icebreaker. Got my icebreaker. I gotta get these fonts together. What font is this? Alotzi. Let's make this one Alotzi too. Because all of that stuff matters in a presentation, like making sure the fonts align and all of that jazz. Okay, so we're gonna make this the icebreaker. I don't like that. Let's do something else. All right, let's make that the icebreaker. All right, so the icebreaker I used here was if you could spend the day doing anything you want, what would you be most excited to do? And I like this icebreaker because the whole point of the presentation, of course, is mindful time management. So a lot of times people say things that they have time to do, they just don't incorporate it into their day. So I'm kind of like priming them. Because a lot of times people will say things like, oh, I would be so excited to sleep, or I would be so excited to go to the beach, or it's never things that are impossible to do. It's just things that they are not prioritizing their day to do. So I like this icebreaker. You could spend the day doing anything you want. What would you be most excited to do? And if you're watching live, answer the question and drop your answer. For me, if I could spend the day doing anything I want, what would I be most excited to do? I think I would be most excited to not, if I'm like anything I want, I think I would be most excited to have no responsibilities. Like my day would consist of not being responsible for anything or anybody. So that would definitely be mine. 100%. 100%. All right, so icebreaker is good to go. I have to add these testimonies in, but I have to go find them because for some reason they're not already on Canva. So I have to go pull them from Google Drive because they're definitely on there. Um, and then I'm doing my intentions page. So the intentions of this is to definitely rethink time management. Definitely to rethink time management. I want everyone who participates, which is it's a large group tomorrow, but I want everyone who participates to rethink how they feel about time management because time management again is not increasing the amount of work you do in the day. It's about making sure the work that you do in the day actually aligns with what matters. I'll be most happy somewhere drinking and laughing with friends. Yeah, I'm telling you. I am telling you, I'm in like my introvert phase right now. So I've been like antisocial. But I will be socializing soon. I will be socializing soon, but I have had zero desire to do that. And I have zero desire to do that in the wintertime. The wintertime is not my. I bet you I got distracted. It's not my season. Okay. Let's see. Oh, no, no, no. I'm all on the wrong page. All right. Did I say let's set some intentions? And I'm gonna trash that. I'm gonna trash that. I'm gonna trash it. I'm gonna change these colors to my brand colors. Uh, so let's do a dark orange there. Let's make this back my brand yellow. Let's do a green here. And then let's make this brown. No, I don't like that brown. Let's do this. Oh, okay. Redefine how you redefine time management. Highlight the connection between time management and well-being. A lot of people don't understand the connection between time management and well-being, but they don't understand that they are constantly on edge or always anxious about something or always nervous about something or always fearful about something because it's connected to time. Like you're anxious because something is due, it's connected to time. You're anxious, or you feel defeated or you feel overwhelmed because you missed an opportunity or you missed a relationship or like something connected to time. It's like, oh, I didn't have enough time to do this, or I'm running out of time to excel in my career. I'm running out of time. Like people have such unhealthy relationships with time that they don't realize how much time impacts how they feel. once you realize this shit fake, it just becomes better. You just start realizing that it's not that big of a deal. One, it's not that big of a deal. And two, you'll start realizing that you always have time to do the things you want to do. It's just that sometimes what you want to do, you're just not doing it. You're doing what you're doing. If you saying, oh, I don't have time to study, I don't have time to read, I don't have time to get this project done, I don't have time to do these things, you do have time, because the time that you spend on your phone could be time that is spent getting things done. Like I'm telling you, you go check your phone and really look at how much time you're spending on your phone, how much time you're spending on each app, and really assess that and start decreasing the amount of time you're spending on these things. You'll see that you can have a better relationship with time. You'll see that time won't always make you anxious. Okay. Uh-oh. Yeah, that was wrong. I hate when I'm copying and pasting something and it does not paste the way I want it to. Like, do what I said, please. Okay. Redefine time management. And start using the timers on your phone. Like, y'all start using the things that are already around you. Like, put a timer on your phone for 2 hours and go put your phone in another room. Make sure the sound is loud on it. And then don't go touch your phone again until that timer goes off. So like I'm telling y'all, the amount of things you can get done in just 2 hours of not sitting on your phone is amazing. Like, it's amazing. And even I feel like a lot of times the phone thing too is what causes a lot of anxiety, because you're always looking for that that dopamine that you get from a notification on social media, from the notification on social media, from a message that you're waiting on from somebody else. Like, you're always anticipating something if you're sitting on your phone too much. Whereas if you give yourself that break, give yourself that pause, and kind of like reset your body to where you're not always anticipating a notification. Like, we talk about D&D all the time, but we're not using D&D to actually regulate our nervous system. We're using D&D to avoid conversations or to neglect talking to people that we just don't want to talk to, that we don't just tell that to. Like, start using D&D as a way to actually reset your nervous system. Like, turn off your notifications for an entire day and let your body like relax and not be so anxious about running to your phone every single time it goes off. Like, and I can always tell when someone is too connected to their phone, because every single time their phone goes off, they're gonna go get it. Like, there's never a time where their phone will ring or vibrate or whatever the case may be, and they just like let it sit there and get to it when they get to it. It's kind of like, oh my god, my phone, like, who is this? I gotta see now. I gotta deal with this now. I gotta respond now. And it's like, you don't have to do anything now. Only thing you have to do now is be present. And whatever's on that phone can wait. Like, I hate when people which I haven't had this other than my daddy. My daddy will call me back to back, especially if he needs an answer. He did that earlier. Especially if he needs an answer right then and there, he will call me back to back. But other than my daddy, I don't like people calling me back to back because I didn't answer the phone. And when I see your phone call, I will call you back, but you don't have to keep calling me in order to get a call back from me. I'm gonna call you back. When the time aligns, I will call you back. But when you don't have that boundary, because that's a boundary. I know I talked about this yesterday if you was on a live, but that's a boundary that you set for yourself. So when you don't have that boundary set, it's hard to not be so connected and attached to your phone. And that's all of us, especially us millennials. Like, it's all of us. Like, I still spend way too much time on my phone, and I plan on decreasing the amount of time that I'm like actually on my phone per day, just because like we just don't need that much time on the phone. Like, we don't need to scroll on Twitter and TikTok and all of that stuff. We don't have to do that all day. Like, do that at certain points throughout the day and then let that be that. But that whole, and it's funny because I see memes about it all the time where people are like, they get off Twitter, go to Instagram, get off Instagram, go to Twitter, and they do that all day long. See the same tweets, the same posts, the same stories, see the same people on all the apps all day long. And it's just a cycle that you like trained your body to have. But until you reset, until you really get more control of your nervous system, you're just going to be in that cycle every day of like just being stuck and glued to your phone. Especially me, like I work from home, so it's super easy to be on my phone because I'm at home. I'm at home in my bed, in the bedroom, in the living room, in the kitchen. I can go to a coffee shop, but my phone is always near me because I'm at home. So there are times where I'm like intentionally leaving my phone in other rooms just so that way I'm not on it. And personally, it doesn't necessarily impact my productivity only because I'm more aware and conscious of it. But when you're not aware and conscious of it, you don't realize how much you're not getting done because of your phone. Like, people will say all day long, like, "Oh, I just didn't have time to do that." Like, girl, I tried, but I just didn't have time. And it's like, but I bet you binge watch Love Is Blind. I bet you done seen every episode this season. So it's like you have time. You prioritize what you want to prioritize. And that's like a really big boundary that I try to get people to understand too when it comes to like other people's like their relationship with other people, is that people are going to prioritize what they want to prioritize. And it's very clear when it's not you. It's very clear when it's not you. I miss what you were saying about not having to do anything but be present. Oh, I was just talking about the phone. Like when your phone is going off and you're quick to grab the phone because you feel like you have to respond. You feel like you have to answer the call. Like you feel like you have to, like when you get a text message, you get a phone call, you get a social media notification. It's like you feel like you have to see what it says right now. You have to respond right now. You have to know right now. Like you have to do all those things right now, and you don't. Like the best part about being present is that you can always go back to that later. It's there. It's on your phone. It's there. Like you're not gonna miss anything. I'm trying to tell you, especially, especially. Y'all, Erica said, especially if it's her baby daddy. I'm gonna be nice on here today. Hmm. This don't have nothing to do with what we was talking about, but I saw Jess with the mess talk about how she felt bad that she was talking about Chadwick Boseman before he died because, of course, she didn't know he was sick, and she was like she had to rethink her whole platform, and that made me think about how people are always quick to speak on other things and to talk about things when they really don't know. Like, I'm the worst person to gossip with. Everyone around me knows not to call my phone gossiping, because you don't know what they got going on, and I know what you got going on, and you shouldn't be talking. So that was random, but I just thought about it. I just thought about it because it's crazy how quick people are to speak about other people. And I think I feel like this even comes back to the whole social media aspect of like just being so engaged and indulging in other people's lives to the point where you don't realize that you need to shut the hell up. You don't realize that you don't have a place to talk. You don't realize that all the attention and energy you're giving on them, you need to put into your own life, and you need to put into manifesting and creating better realities for yourself. So yeah, that's why I gotta I thought I have a controversial opinion. And I know folks gonna be like, oh, but you're so spiritual, you're a healer, you shouldn't feel that way. Yeah, kiss my ass. But this whole like Wendy Williams thing that's going on with her, I just don't understand how you spend your entire life, like your entire mission in life has been to talk negatively and spread other people's personal business, things that they don't want to share with the world, things that they don't, things that they may not have been ready to share with the world. Like your whole platform has been on degrading people. But it's like now that she's in a position where she is no longer capable and able, there's all this empathy and compassion for her. And I'm just like, y'all, oh, my time thing right now. I'm just like, that is so interesting how people are able to do that. Like how people are able to create this compassion for somebody who, I mean, you can be compassionate for anybody. I mean, don't get me wrong, but I giving it to somebody who built their whole mission and their whole life on degrading people is crazy to me. It's crazy to me. Sorry, TikTok. I lost my. Oh, okay. So I've been studying root work, right? Because I'm getting into it, you know. So I've been studying root work, and the only reason why I'm not gonna say it's karma is because in my studying, I've been learning that root workers don't necessarily believe in karma, and it's great, and I'm so glad that I have been studying it, and I've heard that, and I've been learning that, because one of the biggest issues that I've had when it comes to doing root work is the fact that I'm like, oh, I don't want to do something to someone and then I have negative karma because I've done this spell or I've done this, this whatever, like I've done this thing and now I have karma for doing this thing. And so I've been working on my beliefs about karma, because I am someone who normally like, yeah, that's karma. So I wouldn't even necessarily say it's karma. I would just say that I ain't got no compassion for her. I don't have no compassion for her. Like I'm not gonna waste compassion on someone who spent their entire life being a terrible person. And then once they're like old and sick, now we're supposed to be like, oh my God, like I'm so sorry. And I don't have it. I don't have it. These folks funding genocide. I don't have it. I don't have it. But I have been working on it because I am going to be doing more, definitely more root work. So I'm excited to share that part of my journey with y'all later. But right now, I've been focused on moving, and I finally picked Rich's school, so he has his school set, his school thing done. I move in on April 1st, so super excited about the move. So I have been, yeah, I've been like hyper. That's another reason why I haven't been posting content like that, because I just been hyper focused on making these manifestations come happen. Happen. Like I manifested a townhouse, which I would definitely be sharing more about that with y'all once I move in. So I manifested a townhouse. Rich got his school set up. I have been getting my clients, working with my clients. So I've been doing like a lot of things offline and focus more on offline for a moment. Eventually, my end goal altogether is to be offline. I don't want to rely on being online to gain clients, to do the work that I like to do, and all of that. Because even with TikTok is my main focus, my main place for content, and they talking about banning that shit in a couple weeks. So it's like they banned TikTok. I have to I won't even say rethink my whole business plan, because I am learning how to do work offline. But I would have to, like, of course, do something different. And I'm not doing Instagram. I don't care. I don't care. I'm not doing Instagram. I don't think there's anything any guru can tell me to make me want to be on Instagram. I don't like Instagram at all. Instagram is stressful to me. And it's because I'm not an aesthetic girly. That's not who I am. I don't feel like that's who I'm ever going to be, is an aesthetic girl. And there's nothing wrong with aesthetic women, like people who like the aesthetics, who prefer that. That's just not who I am. I'm more focused on making sure you know what the hell you're talking about than I am about the aesthetics of it, because a lot of people don't know what the hell they're talking about, but it's pretty. It's real pretty, but they have no idea what they're talking about, and it's like people will eat it up because it's pretty, and the whole time sis ain't talking about nothing. Sis got on Google and Googled this content and made it pretty. So yeah, I'm not someone who's into the aesthetics of it. And so Instagram lost me a while back. And it was a line for me to leave Instagram too, because when I left Instagram, I started getting clients. When I was on Instagram trying to get clients, I could not get no clients. I could not get clients. I think TikTok be playing hating because they swear it's always a connection issue or something when everything else is streaming perfectly fine. Everything else is streaming perfectly fine, but here goes TikTok talking about, they heard me say Instagram. I ain't trying to go to Instagram. I was just saying. I'm finna get off here though, because I really want to get this done tonight. I don't think I am, because I'm not. I've been trying to do better, just not staying up super late. I think last night I went to sleep at like 12:30, which is not the worst because I get up at 6:30, so it's not the worst. But I definitely want some more sleep. So the goal tonight is 11:30. Because what time is it? 9:30. Yeah, the goal tonight is to be in the bed to sleep. I know I need to be asleep at 11:30, not in the bed, because I be in the bed. I just be up. Okay, I'm gonna finish this slide. Okay. Mm. All right, what is this font? 30. Let's see if I can get this to 36. Okay, 36 is good. And then let's get this up. I saw this movie on Tubi. Another thing that's not related. I saw this movie on Tubi, and oh my god, it was such like concept wise, like good. It was a black movie. I know I love me some black movies. So it was a black movie, comedy sci-fi. So we already don't see that. So it was comedy sci-fi. Dude was a time traveler, and he came from 2005. Y'all had the tape on his face, had the net. It was 2005 as fuck. Okay. So he came from 2005 and ended up in 2023 and got stuck in 2023. And it would have been so good, but the actor's voice was so annoying. His voice was so annoying. I was like, yeah, I'm not going to be able to watch this. So I turned it off. But it's on Tubi. And if you can get past his voice, I would say watch it. Because there's just I just feel like most of the movies we see are not original. Like most of the movies I watch, I've seen already by somebody else with different actors and stuff like that. And I watch a lot of movies, so it's like easy for me to say that because I watch a lot of them. So it's like it's just not a lot of originality, to be honest. A lot of these movies are just being made over and over and over and over again, and it's just like I'm gonna watch it because this is like this is the genre that I like, but I don't be excited. I don't be excited, and I'm not gonna watch it again. Just because. Excuse me. Yeah, and I'm not gonna watch it again just because it's been done so many times. Like it's not exciting. I saw that too. I think one of the guys that won an Oscar, a Grammy, whatever award show just happened. Like I think this past weekend, he won and he said something like, "Let's make 4 million-dollar movies or $21 million movies," because I think his movie cost $20 million to make. Yeah, Erica girl, they were hating. I had said IG and I feel like they ain't like that. Oh, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's definitely how they act. Like if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'm like, it's just so many creatives out here who could I'm sure could make some amazing films, and we just keep making the same movies over and over again. Like I watched the Color Purple remake. And I ain't gonna lie, I enjoyed The Color Purple. I'm glad I didn't go see it in the movies because I'm not a musical person. Like, I was definitely the person fast forwarding through the Tyler Perry singing and the plays back in the day. I think the only play that I enjoyed the music was it was at a Family Reunion. The play. No, it wasn't that wasn't Family Reunion because that's the one I think Family Reunion was the one where she was like damn. It wasn't that one. I think the one that I liked was Diary of a Mad Black Woman, the play. Whichever one had that white man singing Before I Let You Go. That's the play. I listened to all the songs in that play. But all the other ones, I was fast forwarding them. But I did enjoy the movie. I did enjoy the movie. I can't lie. It was pretty good. I prefer the original over the musical. And I still don't think it needed to be remade. Like we didn't need that, but hey, I'm not the one out here shelling the money for it, so who gives a fuck? Yeah, I'm not finishing this tonight. Fuck. Let this be a lesson in real time that your girl has underestimated how much time this is going to take me, and it's taking me longer than I want. So, with that being said, I'm gonna wrap this up, and I will. Oh well, I can't even say like see it because it was good. Like, don't get me wrong. It was good. I did enjoy watching it. Like I was doing Rich's hair while I was watching it. So it was like a nice watch, like while I was doing something. But we ain't need it. We ain't need it. We didn't need that. I don't even think we asked for that. Yeah. Oh, but one movie I will recommend that is a different movie, and it's a sci-fi black film. Like, y'all do not like sci-fi unless it's black. Only because of that the fact that a lot of the movies have been are just the same movie over and over again for sci-fi, especially. Um, so there's a movie called, I think, Lockdown. It's Lisa Ray. It's Lisa Ray and then some other women who, so other actresses whose names I just don't know off the top of my head, but I've seen them in other things. But it's on All Black. It's a a streaming app, All Black, ALLBLK. And this is not a paid ad. But I will say that movie was so good. Like, it was so good. Like, for someone who loves horror, and I love black films, and I love seeing different things. Y'all, this movie, first off, is set on the moon. So it's about a high security maximum women's prison that's set on the moon. And the women are forced to be sex workers. So like the rule is basically what happened is on Earth, the prisons are overpopulated. It's in the future. So on Earth, the prisons are overpopulated. So they send the women who have heinous crimes. So it's like they've killed 3 or more people, kind of thing. So if they've killed 3 or more people and the prison that they're in is overpopulated, they get sent to the moon on a spaceship. Like, they get sent to the moon. They have to go to prison on the moon. And so of course you have like high elected officials. They're the ones that come to the moon and get the sexual services from the inmates. And then the whole like things about them trying to break out and yada yada. It's good, y'all. And there's a part 2. Like, it already says at the end that another part is coming out. It's good. So I recommend that one. I recommend that one because it's something different. It's something that I've never seen. Like, first off, I've never seen black women in sci-fi. Like, unless I don't miss something, I've never seen black. And it's an all black cast. Excuse me. It's an all black. Like, the main cast is all black. So it's good. I would recommend that because I was watching this like, more, give me more. And it's funny because I feel like we always say like these are things we want to see, but nobody's investing in them. So I do feel like maybe this might have been like an investment from like Lisa Ray or from like some of the other actors or actresses that were involved, because it was really good. Like, it was like the plot made sense, because we lose the plot in a lot of movies. The plot made sense. The conversations made sense. Like, they could act, so the acting was pretty good. Sound, like, it was a production film. So I would advise. I do think it's called Lockdown though. But either way it goes, when you get on All Black, it's the movie's there. Like, they're promoting it, so it's there. But it's good, and I would recommend it. But your girl has underestimated how long this presentation is going to take me to create. So I'm gonna get off. And I'm going to wrap up this Monday. And I will see y'all again next Monday. And next Monday, I will be ready to share some, deep knowledge and wisdom with y'all. This Monday, I had to work. But thank y'all for joining. Thank you, Erica. Thank you, Icy. Thank y'all for joining. And I will see y'all next Monday.